Trustee Cap, you take number 3, please.
The opening of the meeting to the public to address the Board of Trustees with any comments.
Okay, so you're making a motion.
I'll make a motion that we open the meeting to the public.
So there's a motion on the floor to open the meeting to the public for any comments. We need a second.
Second.
Will clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Okay, motion passed. The meeting is now open to the public. Are there any public comments? Any public comments? I'll ask for a motion to close the meeting to the public.
I'll make a motion to close the meeting to the public.
There's a motion on the floor by Trustee Cap to close the meeting to the public. We need a second, please.
Second.
Second by Trustee Richardson. Will clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
All right, motion passed. Meeting is now closed to the public. Number 5, Trustee Greer, would you take that, please?
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve or not approve on the appointment of Damian Vega, Bernard Podolsky Sr., and Clovis Woods as part-time police officers. They have successfully completed the polygraph examination, the psychological examination, the drug test, the background investigation, and are currently certified police officers under the Illinois Training and Standard Board.
Are there any questions from the board? Okay, proceed, Joseph.
I make a motion to approve on the appointment of Damian Vega, Bernard Podolsky Sr., and Clovis Woods as part-time police officers. They have successfully completed the polygraph examination, the psychological examination, the drug test, the background investigation, and are currently certified police officers under the Illinois Training and Standard Board.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor by Trustee Greer to approve the part-time police officer for the village of Burnham. Could we have a second, please?
Second.
A second by Trustee Richardson. Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
All right, motion passed. Thank you. Number 6, Trustee Greer.
Discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve or not approve on the appointment of Robert Darengowski as of August the 1st, 2019, as a part-time police officer. He has successfully completed the polygraph examination, the psychological examination, the drug test, and the background investigation.
Okay. Are there any questions from the board on that? Proceed, Trustee Greer, make a motion.
I would like to make a motion to approve on the appointment of Robert Darengowski as of August the 1st, 2019, as a part-time police officer. He has successfully completed the polygraph examination, the psychological examination, the drug test, and the background investigation.
Thank you. Trustee Greer has made, we need a motion, Trustee Greer, to approve the appointment of Robert Darengowski as of August 1st, 2019, as a part-time police officer for the village of Burnham Police Department. So would you make the motion? You make the motion, then we need a second. You second it? Now will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
All right, one more for you.
Discussion of,
By the way, the motion passed. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Number 7.
discussion of, consideration of, and taking action to approve or not approve on the promotion to Officer Paul Frederick and Officer Jonas Morinsky to sergeants. They have passed the sergeant's examination and the oral interview.
Okay, but since Officer Frederick is here, so I guess that makes you the CEO.
I'll be able to say too.
Yeah. Would you like to say,
Oh, sure. you guys don't know me, I've been a police officer for 12 years now. Been here with the Village of Burnham for a little over 11. I've done almost everything you can do in police work. Your own investigations, been in a tag team spent about 4 years on a tag squad. That was fun. As of right now, an FTO, the taser instructor, you know, so just a little introduction, all right?
Councilman Renton?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Today's my first day. But yes, but pretty much what Officer Frederick mentioned, we came a long way.
Yes.
Came from, and throughout the years, law enforcement, there's things that the academy can teach you, and there's things, you know, books can teach you, but it's years of experience. Years of experience. Some things book work cannot teach you. It's just getting out there and dealing with knuckleheads, and throughout the years.
How many years?
April will make me 17.
Wow.
Yeah, 17.
Okay.
We watched all the gang leaders grow up, all the kids grow, and try to guide them in the right path, you know. And so now, actually, I just saw one outside. Is their kids, the guys that we take in, now we dealing with their kids now. So it's something. So
Well, they weren't gang members, they were just kind of bad. So.
yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I can see, Trustee.
I would like to make a motion to approve on the promotion to Officer Paul Fredericks and Officer Jonas Morensky to sergeants. They have passed the sergeant's examination and the oral interview.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor by Trustee Webb to approve the appointment of Officer Paul Frederick for sergeant and Officer Miranda for sergeant, so we need a second to that motion.
I'll
please.
second that.
Second by Trustee Cap.
I'll take responsibility for those two.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Motion passed. It's confirmed, and congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
And our chaplain is here, so he will say a prayer over you for the safety of you and the entire police department, and as well as the village of Burnham and the entire region. Okay. Thank you. Trustee Garcia, number 8, please.
Good evening.
Let me go.
Discussion of consideration of and taking action to pass or not pass Village of Burnham Resolution Number 2019-R-008, a resolution approving and authorizing the village president to sign an intergovernmental agreement with the city of Chicago for the supply of water to the Village of Burnham.
Any questions? Any questions?
Make motion to approve Village of Burnham Resolution Number 2018-R-008, a resolution approving and authorizing the village president to sign an intergovernmental agreement with the city of Chicago for the supply of water to the Village of Burnham.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor by Trustee Garcia to approve this resolution.
You had the resolution number wrong, but we can fix that. It was 2019. Yes, you said 18. That's okay.
Did I?
Yeah.
And I second.
Okay, and second by Trustee Richardson, will clerk take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
All right, motion passed, thank you.
You were approving last year.
Number 9, please.
Discussion of consideration of and taking action to pass or not pass Village of Burnham Resolution Number 2019-R-009, a resolution of the Village of Burnham supporting the granting of a gaming license to operate a gaming facility in the city of Calumet City.
Now, this is basically, there's gonna be a couple of casinos gonna be somewhere in the Southland, and so towns are gonna try to benefit and be part of the plan or whatever the case is. so we just have a rep from, Cal City, so if you would stand up and tell us as much as you can at this time, as much as you should.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, trustees, for inviting us. The mayor wanted to be here, Mayor Michelle. She's at another meeting, so I'm their city administrator, so I'll be representing the city. As Mayor Pelt mentioned, we're in the, Bill Murray, the city administrator for Calumet City. As the mayor mentioned, we can't necessarily divulge too many details, but I can tell you that we have private investors who are putting together a proposal that will be submitted in October. According to the law, 120 days after the governor signed the license for the south suburbs into law by the act of the legislature, it created the opportunity for someone, as the mayor mentioned, to have a casino. We believe, as our investors do, that Calumet City is located strategically the best to stop the flow of funds going over to Indiana, to get the Illinois money to stay into Illinois. Most of the people who go to Indiana from the routes that we've seen have to pass through your town, our town, or Lansing, and which is why we are here reaching out as a neighbor, as a good neighbor, to let you know this is, if there's any impact, and we believe there will be, there'll be more traffic, more needs for that we would share with our city to our neighboring cities. So we're putting together a plan to handle that traffic, to handle that economic development that hopefully comes to our town, your town, and again on our southern border, Lansing. So we're trying to put together agreements as a show of support when we make our application to the gaming board in October that would show that this is a good thing. I think not just for our three communities, or perhaps for South Holland included, but maybe for the whole region because of the economic effect that it would have. As you know, a percentage of money that would come out of this would be split amongst all the towns in the Southland. It's been a long time coming. I know Mayor Polk probably remembers we tried to do this back in 2008, and Des Plaines was picked instead of Calumet City. It was a 3-2 vote, but we did get 2 votes. So I think they recognize perhaps that we're in a good strategic location. We haven't moved. We're still where we were. So we believe we have a strong bid that we're going to present to the gaming board, and we would just appreciate your support.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
That might help with that Arlington racetrack deciding that they're not going to go after one of those, right? They'll make one more license available.
Well, I think it would make it one less person on the north end of things to bid against, because I saw the same thing in the paper today, that they're not going to have any gaming on their site. Arlington is owned by CDI, Churchill Downs Inc., and they actually own the Des Plaines. They bought out the Des
Rivers,
Plaines.
they own, right? Rivers Casino, they own.
So I think, and that was a decision made, almost a dozen years ago to give the license up there, but this hopefully is something that the Southland, we would have something similar success as Des Plaines is seeing.
And with all the other casinos so close by, is that, to me, it just seems like literally a few miles apart. Is that not an issue, I guess?
Well, they're close by in Indiana, but remember, everyone in Illinois has to go to Indiana, so.
Yeah, the customers are Illinois customers.
Right,
Correct.
Right? Horseshoe's mostly Illinois people.
Correct.
Over here.
Right.
And then, right, I know, but I'm saying, but then the other thing I see is the smoking. Where in Indiana they can go and they can smoke, where here in Illinois, it's like gonna be non-smoking. Is that, what type of effect is that gonna have? If you're a smoker, you're still gonna wanna go to Indiana, right?
Well, I don't think it's gonna make that much difference.
No.
You're gonna have people coming from far, near and far, buses, tours, coming to this, so I don't think this will make any difference.
I mean, just because I've had discussions about this, and I've talked to people about this, and that smoking seems to be a big issue. But that's just the feedback that I have received.
I have other questions. So, after all the paperwork is signed and everything is done, what year are we talking about? Anticipating?
We would be up and ready to run in 90 days. With the temporary location in the in the legislation, it allows the gaming board to grant the license. There's a provision in there that they would like to see a temporary site up and running quickly, start bringing in revenue for the state. And we believe we would have the capacity to do that while the casino was being built. We would have a temporary facility But that's just common knowledge, that's what's in the, actually, what's enacted and talked about in the legislature.
Oh, okay, all right, thank you.
Is the site known, or is that protected information?
I can't disclose it right now, and again, it's investors, again, in a considerable amount of money that you have to put up for a license. They're determining that, so they're you know, first of all, they've sought us out, and our city is supportive. We've reached out to our neighbors, and again, we believe a united front would make that successful, but as far as the specific location, that's gonna be up to investors.
Does it have to be near the water like it used to, or no?
No.
What effect do you believe it would have on these gaming, little pennies and little places like that?
No, I don't know the effect. Again, it's a different form, as far as I understand, of gaming when you're going to a casino as opposed to when you're going to a Penny's or one of those locations. So perhaps they would coexist. I don't know the answer to that.
Okay, all right, just curious,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, proceed, trustee. Thank you.
Make a motion to pass Village of Burnham Resolution Number 2019-R-009, a resolution of the Village of Burnham, Cook County, Illinois, supporting the granting of a gaming license to operate a gaming facility in the city of Calumet City.
Trustee Garcia has made a motion to approve this resolution for the gaming license in Calumet City, so we need a second, please.
I'll second it.
Second by trustee Captain, clerk take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia? Yes. Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Thank you, motion passed. Do we ask for a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Adjourn.
I'll second it.
Give it to Garcia. Go pray after.
And roll call?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Motion passed, meeting is adjourned. Thanks for coming.
So,
Reverend Raj, to you.
Sure. Thank you. Good American flag. Right. No, it's a nice brand. Right.
Y'all think that's fair, but
No, it's proceeding.
Yes, sir.
yes.
Thanks for your support. Thank you very much.
Quite welcome.
Thank you.
So, Mayor, thanks for your support. Appreciate it. Everything's good.
Hi, Maria.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I'll let you wear that hat today.
I'm all good.
Hopefully,
That was amazing.
Brother John.
It's so good to see everybody here today. You know, God has been good to us to wake us up to have us here.
Amen.
We thank Him for that. I'm not going to be long. Just want to pray for the community and police is here that receive a great reward.
Amen.
Father God, we come right now thanking you for this time that we share in your name, God. We ask that you continue to watch over this Burnham Township, and we also ask you, God, that you protect each and every one of us as we go about our business and go about our day. We ask you also to bless Brother Frederick, Officer Frederick, and Officer Morzinski. Morenzi. We ask you to bless those two and protect them while they're out in the community, serving and protect. We ask you to put your loving arms around them and guide them and lead them and be the see-all in their lives while they're out there. They can't see everything, but God, I know you can. And we ask that you protect them, lead them, and guide them. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
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 Everybody in the police department, everybody in the fire
The
department.
whole state.
Let us say amen.
Amen.
God bless you guys. How you doing?